Yeah.
Well, I slept for an hour, got the car on the trailer. It'll be good enough to get me to Sikeston, and then we'll figure out what it takes to get it running by then. Got my BTP hoodie on. It's nice and chilly out. I'll see you in Sikeston. I just blew a tire. First setback of the day. Untested trailer. I mean, I knew the tires were sketchy, but I barely made it out of town. So we're gonna unhitch this and head back to get the other trailer tires. Well, we tried plan A, blew the tires, and I think we're going to try plan B. Primary trailer's been in storage with a bunch of stuff in it, so I didn't want to clear it. I just wanted to go to no name. So we're going to pull these and hope like heck they fit. There's something missing from behind the truck here. Missing the car. I don't know where it went. Actually, I blew a tire on the trailer, and since I was close to home, I really got to looking at the other tires because I was too busy working on the car to look at the trailer. It's an inherited trailer. It's untested other than, you know, short little trips. Anyway, of course it shredded the tire. So now I pulled all of the tires off of my trailer, hoping that they fit this trailer. And I'm headed back to change the one out and probably end up changing the rest of them out too. But, you know, that's part of this. You know, some guys drive their cars to the events. Someday that'll be me. I take the risk. So like I'm using my truck, which I've forgone a little bit of maintenance because working on the car, it needs a little love. And I brought the parts just in case I have a disaster en route. And then the trailer, I knew better, but what the heck, decided let's go for it. I was already running an hour behind because I took an hour nap, and then add into this, now this, so I guess I could have just stayed in bed for a little bit. Anyway, this is part of the car culture, you know, run what you got. And in my case, my personal trailer was busy, loaded up with stuff, so I used the one that was available to me for one of the longest trips, and it didn't make it, but it's not over yet. So I think, well, let's just see what this does and we'll go from there. All right, we got our passenger back. 1 out of 4 dry rotted tires blew. So I put my trailer tire on it. They're better, not dry rotted. Let's see how long it lasts. And then, you know, we only have about 7 hours to get to Sikeston, so surely I will have to change one or all of them out. Part of it. Well, I've got 5.5 hours to go. So far, after our first delay, everything's doing really well. Beautiful country, even if it is Kansas and flat. As we get further east, it starts to get hilly, and then we're going to go through Missouri and the Ozark Mountain area. Pretty country there too. And then, so if I don't have any more delays, I'm hoping to meet up with Dalton from Pole Barn Garage in Springfield, Missouri, which is, probably 2.5 hours from where I'm at now. And if I can catch up with him, then there's going to be a nice convoy from Springfield on to Sikeston. So, just giving you a little update. Enjoy the music. Well, I made it to Springfield, Missouri, where I'm meeting up with Dalton from Pole Barn Garage. I'd hoped to meet him earlier. We were actually about the same spot on the road, but he had to stop, and I did not know where he stopped at. So let's go see if we can catch up with him.
Oh, Cody's in the Holy Goat.
But it's not coming out of the exhaust. It's the engine is not smoking. Unless your exhaust leak is...
4 hours down, another 3 to go before we hit Sikeston. I stopped working on the car at 4 a.m. this morning. Went inside, cleaned up, took an hour-long nap, jumped up, hit the road. Was pretty sure I was going to be able to catch up to Dalton and the gang, but then I blew the tire on the trailer, so it is what it is. Got it switched. Still managed to catch up to him, and we met up in Springfield, Missouri, had a little lunch, and now we're back on the road. Got a convoy going. What's fun is to watch all of the cars, you know, pass us, because we're going.
Sikeston is 182 more miles.
Watching all the other cars go past us, because, you know, we're going probably going 5 to 10 miles an hour under the speed limit. So of course people go to pass.
I don't think anything. These are false.
They pass me because I'm just a truck with a car on the back, and then they see all the others in front. And
I am committing to not opening the hood on the GTO for the duration of this trip.
they pass the guy with the car on the trailer. And they're like, "Oh, neat car." Well, then they see the line of cars, and all of a sudden the fast lane becomes the slow lane because they're now going slow to see all the cars lined up. It's fun to witness. The waves and the thumbs up, and it's pretty cool. Time for another pit stop. Let's check the car out. Still tight. Still good.
Yeah, I was going to suggest 70, but somehow I age 5.6. Let's see what I used to do.
Well, my wife said to change the back one too. She may have been right. You know, we're only 100 miles away. I think it did all right.
I think this car looks so good. It's really cool.
I hear you could paint anything with tractor paint.
Okay.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We're headed to Sikeston, Missouri. And we're only 20 minutes away. So here I am, made it to Sikeston, Missouri. And just got checked into the hotel room. I'm a little late for the 6 o'clock dinner at Lambert's with the Flash Mob Car Show, but I'm headed there right now. Starting out the first day in Sikeston, Missouri at the auto parts.
Coming up in the 1960s, yes. Hard charge.
I'm ready. Watch my front air dam. Yep. You're good. That was flawless. That was perfect.
Out and making this thing what it should be. You know, it was John and I had this vision, and we really realized that there was a lot of automotive content creators that were building really neat stuff, but just didn't have a venue that could focus specifically on them.
You know, they gave me crap that it was LS powered. Well, now
it's double LS.
Double LS powered.
Canopy is. You see the maroon canopy? Wave your hands. Everybody wants to know where you're at. There she is.
After the last crash, and now I So it's the end of day one at the No Name Nationals, and I'll be honest, I spent a lot of time meeting people, shaking hands, giving hugs, checking out other people's stuff, listening to the stories. It's just been a really good day. But one story got me where a gentleman said he'd traveled across the U.S. to meet his favorite YouTubers, and he specifically said he wanted to see this car. So then I felt like, well, now I guess I need to give him something to see. So I spent the remainder of the day. Buttoning this up. Stand up. Okay. The best part of No Name is you never know when a car is going to fire up next to you. And then on top of that, you never know when someone's going to stop and want to talk. And I'm not here to work on the car. I am working on the car, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to meet my friends. I'm here to meet fellow YouTubers. And what's really cool that I didn't realize, I'm here to meet fans, subscribers, people that came to see this car. So here I am. A subscriber came up and said he came all the way across the country to see it. So here we are. I've finished up this fuel system. I've got to run the hard line, the 3/8 hard line, up into the trunk area. Once I got that in, then I'm going to run that down to my junction down underneath the driver's seat, and then we're going to secure all that up with, you know, proper bracketry. I'm hooking a battery to this, running a few wires, and I think I'm going to make it run. Now, to do anything further than that, we need to get the what was it? Oh, I need radiator hoses. I've got them. I just need to put them on, and I need to basically figure out any other issues. Fill it full of fuel, fill it full of water, make sure the oil and trans is good, and we're going to try to make this go. So, well, I'm going to go hit the burnout competition and watch all my friends burn up their tires, and when that's done, we'll come back and see what we can finish on this.
Why is it not here?
We spent all of our time on this thing, and the drive shaft's about to fall out of that one.
That would work.
Well,
Well, apparently it's the theme here this weekend.
nothing works.
No, the drive shafts fall out.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Two of them.
Jesus.
That would be awesome.
That's scary, man. Pole vault. That is a. Do you want to grab me an
No.
invitation that I asked for?
In the morning would be
You know,
awesome.
I knew I forgot something.
John needs to work harder and you need to listen harder.
What if I call you in the morning?
Thoughts about that? At some point, we gotta like walk around and like do something. We did nothing.
We're doing something right now. Why don't you have the camera?
He needs to do something. You know, that's a good point. Yeah, but then that would be showing effort too.
8 o'clock.
Hey, I say burn, you say out. Burn! Out! Burn! Out! I say burn, you say out. Burn! Out! Burn! Let's go!
Maybe some smoke involved in this one.
Oh yeah.
So when we saw the dirt,
Yeah,
it's like,
no.
yeah, dirt don't hurt.
Guess what?
Bad tree production.
It may be stuck under his car. Give it up for Bad Tree Productions. Dirty Hippie.
Come on, Austin!
Those tires are 15 years old. Well, it's gonna break some.
Survey the field. Good. Ready? All right, here's the spot. Yeah, those front tires are not happy with what they're doing. Let's give it up for Daddy Buddy. He's not happy with it. I think your dad's got a couple more bucks than that.
Just the tires, man. Yeah. Those crappy tires.
They are rusty.
This was an emergency brake change. Nailed it.
Try one more time.
Oh, that front tire is so unhappy.
Roll it.
He is laughing and having a good time.
Coming in hot.
He's like, yep, that's good. Give it up.
I told Mr. Curtis to keep the car on wheels to do that.
Oh, lost a little fuel. He's coming back in. Don't you worry, that ain't it. Oh, yeah! The Grinch. The float bowl. We'll put her down. Here we go for round 2. And was that a whip? Oh, came out of gear. He's back in. He's got
Knows that that's not right.
Viva la freedom. Oh my gosh, is that thing insane? Limiter bastard. Go up meeting, watch out. Watch yourself. Oh, it's starting to go. Good time. There it goes. Oh yeah. Just rolled the Grinch. Yeah! That's awesome! Keep it up, the kid fixes things. That's a trophy. Sign it.
Yeah, third year RP.
Okay, looks like our next contestant, Big Block 402 with Candy Cane.
It's got one wheel doing like this, but it's
This thing's pretty rowdy. Let's see what he can do. I think he's got a few tricks up his sleeve.
you can feel it, don't go wrong.
Make sure you share this out everywhere you can. Tell your friends. I was there Friday night. You should have been there. One of the best parties everywhere. Here we go.
That's so happy. Didn't spend it, you almost got the Grinch. Yeah! Bonus points for the Grinch. Give it up, Candy Cane Big Block 402. Give it up. So Big Block 402. Got the cowboy hat and everything. American flag. Straight up. Let him figure it out first. Oh, I love the skull hanging outside. Amazing. Right there at the No Name Nationals. Come on. That is awesome.
That was pure carnage right there. There is nice. A little smoky fire.
Kind of makes you want to get a book. You know, I'm told.
LS eBay turbo build. Give him a big round of applause, and he's gonna let it rip.
Let's go. Let's hear it for the book.
Come on, Sam! Get somebody!
Yeah, there we go. I was getting it. Yeah, you're crab walking. Have you ever seen a crab walking putt?
Well, the amazing part is, Eric, the previous burnout is still smoldering and ready to come out. So that's pretty epic.
That is epic. All right, just gonna bring it back around in here. Oh, he's got that car hot. Uh-oh, got a little smoke from the hood. Watch it, watch it. He gave her.
Get the rest of that rubber off there.
All right, is there anybody left? If anybody else wants to do the burnout competition, please speak now.
Oh boy!
That is still smoke. Watch out, Jeff. Get to safety. I'm going to talk to him real quick. All right, so how do you want to do this? This is Pontiac power.
Yeah, it's still Pontiac car. It's also, I still have to drive home 500 miles on these tires. So.
Let it rip!
Yeah. That was pretty violent.
Nice.
Appreciate that. Good job, man.
Okay guys, the burnout competition was over. It was excellent. If you weren't there, you should have been there. It was awesome. This event has been incredible just for the first day. So all I can say is if you're not here, you missed out. But you better be there in 2023. This event has not only revolutionized the car tubing world, the car YouTubers, but it took racing back to what it used to be. So nothing against those guys that run, $50,000, $100,000 cars. They got $1 million setups with big rigs and all that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's fun to watch those two. But going to a race like this, where your fellow racer is literally putting his, rent money into his car. He's building stuff like this that was ready for the crusher. It was abandoned for 40 years. We're putting these cars back into some form, running and driving, and that is felt throughout the entire track. And I feel like that takes us back to an era of when drag racing was local. You were there meeting your neighbors, hanging out. You were all there you're there to win, but you're all there to be there for each other. And you're all on a shoestring budget. It's more of a community than just an event. And being here today, witnessing the racing, the camaraderie, the burnout competition, all of that, we don't need $50,000, $100,000, or even $1 million setups. We're just here to have fun. And don't get me wrong, if you go to buffsgarage.com, it would definitely help pay for this very amazing time and help me finish this car correctly. But let's catch you up. So I went to the burnout competition, had a blast. Came back, chatted with some of my fellow YouTubers, which was awesome. And it was concluded that we were going to try to make this car run tomorrow. So I sat and plumbed some fuel line. See how pretty this is hanging down? Yeah, well, I don't want to kink it, so that's where it's at. I've got it secured here. It goes up and over the rear end. I'm going to actually snake it down over the frame. I'm going to run it along the frame and hook into the hose or the metal line that I already have ran under the driver's seat, and I'm going to link them there. So once I put power to the fuel system, we have the ability to put fuel in it, power it up, and check for leaks. One step in a lot of steps, but after that we need to figure out how to fix our air ride mounts. They kind of bent during shipping because I did not gusset them. I didn't put the triangle braces in. So I'm going to try to hook up Leighton Welding and see if he'll weld me in some gussets tomorrow. I've got one leaky banjo fitting on the front brake caliper on the driver's side. We're going to try to work on that. We're going to put the shifter linkage in here, and then we're going to fill it up full of water, hook the fans up, and we're going to drive it around and see how it does. And if anything breaks, rattles, cracks, whatever, we'll fix it. And if nothing happens, I'm going to see if John Wilburn will let me drive it on the track. So stay tuned. We got more coming. I got to put some water in it, and then these guys are making it so I can shift it. I ain't going to take it on the track, but I'll do a lap around the tail. And here's my ground.
I'm always thankful for something, don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up!